I'm not totally, well, actually, what comes as a surprise to me is if we've had so much left out of these manifestos, why are we not even in an even worse mess? Because everything you said, I mean, I'm not going to disagree with the things that you've highlighted that should be going into the common manifestos. But essentially, we've had parties' priorities become national priorities that do not address anything. I mean, that is, so we are even lucky to be where we are. I do agree with the common themes. I think we will need to maybe enunciate a bit more about the process of actually getting to the common themes. I was so pleased to hear you talk about national mindset change. I talk about national mindset revolution because, I mean, change can come in evolution and it can come in revolution. Evolution has taken us nowhere, so we need revolution. Particularly, I mean, one of the things that comes out in when you were talking about our national attitudes and the national mindset and not going to the IMF 17 times, one of the things that came out to me was the fact that we have a dependency mindset that actually permeates even our economic policies. Because if we, well, I mean, I will quote Osajifo, Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, when he says, the best way of learning to become an independent sovereign state is to be an independent sovereign state. But it looks like we have actually created this backstop dependency within our economic policies that says, well, if all else fails, we'll just go to the IMF for a bailout, and hopefully it will be the last time we go. So at a national level, even within our economics, we have a dependency mindset. And then obviously at a citizen's level as well, we have a dependency mindset. You've also talked about the leadership. And I mean, there's always a saying that leadership, the people get the leaders they deserve. And so far, we've got the leaders we deserve because we've not been seeking accountability for them. We don't see our leaders as servants. So again, one of the things that I think should come through the national mindset change is a national expectation of our leaders that they should be seen as servants and they should actually have legacy mindsets themselves. We should have an expectation of legacies from our leaders. The one thing I wanted to talk about or really highlight here, you mentioned the fact that our contributions are important. The key thing for me is what is the process of getting our contributions? Because the actual process of getting our contributions is also a way of changing the mindset. It actually tells the ordinary citizen their voice matters. And so we need to, again, think about some of these channels, you know. What are our district commissions doing? How do we use our chiefs? We should use even wherever people gather. So we can use our churches, we can use our mosques, wherever people gather, universities, institutions, somehow, we need to get the voices of the people determining the common themes. Otherwise, we risk repeating exactly what has happened before. By coming together here and coming up with the common themes and imposing it through the manifestos, we have, in a way, ignored the voices of the people. So, a lot of food for thought there. And